how we all wish that things would have been different in our past. Maybe a different set of parents, maybe a different birthplace, maybe a different religion, maybe a different marriage, maybe a different education, maybe a different circumstances. Sometimes we all wish that things were different, life was different. Namaste, goddesses. Welcome to another episode of Planet Aphrodite with Meena. This free day, we are going to talk about getting rid of our wishes of the past. So, in today's episode, what we are going to do is understand that past is already gone, which we understand from a theoretical point of view. But funnily enough, all of us at some point in time wish for different things of changing the past. So, as I mentioned, it could be related to anything related to your birth till this moment. Maybe you have lost a loved one, maybe you have lost some money, maybe you have lost everything. I don't know where in life you are, goddess. But I know if you are wishing something to be changed in the past, it is not going to happen. It is just not going to happen. You can spend your whole lifetime wishing for it, isn't it? So, in this episode, I want you to explore this possibility that are you guilty of getting into any such thing? It could be any sphere of your life. It could be your job. It could be spouse. It could be anything. So then you will ask me, Meenal, okay, this is not something that I would like to have in my life. What do I do now? But it has happened in the past and I do not like it. So now the question arises is once you make peace with whatever has happened in the past and you come in this present moment, then you can decide your future. And you can decide whatever you want to. So that's the beauty of setting up the intention. You can set up intention regarding anything, about any person, about any area of your life. And it will just work beautifully. So, setting up the intention gives you the power to look forward into the future. And once you have set up the intention, you can decide what action do you want to take. But before you get into the future, first take stock. Are you still stuck in past or not? Because if you're still stuck in your past, you may not be able to accept the present the way it is. And then you will not be able to make the progress. So in my life, there have been many instances where I felt I wish it was different. I wish this would have not happened. Or, I just got stuck in the past at so many times. I learned driving 2-3 times. And once I remember there was some driver and he just took the rear view mirror of the car. There was no accident per se, but it was very scary for me. Like some vehicle came very close and just took the rear view mirror away. Now when I think about it, I laugh at it. And then I stopped driving the car. It was a very, very small incident. And somewhere I was wishing it wouldn't have happened. So I would have continued driving the car. But somehow it happened the way it happened. And after a few years, I think it was around my birthday time, I decided to relearn driving. Forgetting whatever has happened in the past and starting afresh, taking stock of the situation that, do I want to drive? Yes. Am I able to drive right now? No. So what do I have to do? I have to restart learning to drive. Okay, let's do that. And within 10 days, I was driving because I knew what was driving all about. It was just the mental game, mental story. in my head, which was not making me drive. This was a small example, but it was just to explain that many a times it may, now when you think about it, it may even sound very funny, very hilarious that that's what stopped you. Many a times we spend more than days, weeks, month, and year trying to change the thing in the past. Many a times it may not be possible for you to change the past. Per se, suppose you have lost a loved one. Even if you set the intention, you cannot have the loved one back, isn't it? That's the reality of life. Now in that situation, what do? You just make peace with that part of your the past and understand in the present situation, this is what the situation is. And from this moment, now what are you wishing? Now you cannot wish that person to be back. It's not going to happen. But what you can definitely wish is a happier you, a more calmer you, a more stronger you. You can choose anything and work towards that. But you have to, first of all, make peace with the past and accept the present situation just the way it is. It is a very small technique, but trust me that it will be very, very helpful if you apply it. It has worked for me and I still use it all the time. And it's really simple. You just take stock of where you are right now, and is there anything in the past that is troubling you, is dragging you down, is hurting you still, and just make peace with it. Easier said than done, but that is the first step. So with that thought, I leave you to work on this for this week, and we will meet next week on another episode, on another free day. Till then, increase the dose of self love because self love can cause miracles. So enjoy the miracles of your life. See you. Bye bye. Namaste.